I'm Jan with Jan's Jewelry Supplies. Welcome to another soldering video. This is part 2 of our Egyptian scarab set. Today we're going to be making the earrings to go with the necklace that we made in part 1. You need to view this next portion to see where your placement of the stones will be. I'm going to roll out my Play-Doh and get it smooth, and then I'm going to start setting my stones in place. With this video I'm also going to be using the 300-degree solder and a heat gun as well because I am using plated settings. This is a very easy pattern with 4 rhinestone Navettes on one side and a little bit of rhinestone chain on the other. I have used a 6-stone piece of 28 SS rhinestone chain on the side, and I cut them into 3 2-stone sections. That's just so that they will curve around the pear-shaped setting easily. Now that I have my stones in place, I'm going to go ahead and begin soldering. It takes a few seconds for the settings to heat up. It's about 30 seconds. Once the settings start heating up, then it goes pretty fast, but the settings have to get hot enough to melt the solder. You are going to heat the metal, then remove the heat gun a little bit, and you just touch the settings with the solder. The bottom portion of the earring is soldered. I am just going to take a little bit of solder and apply it to the back of the setting that is going to be the top of the earring. I'm going to apply that solder there, and then I'm going to come back and add an ear clip. I'm going to use a little bit of Play-Doh to brace a jump ring. I'm going to solder a jump ring at the top of the bottom portion of the earring. And then I'm going to add another jump ring to the bottom of the stone that is going to be the top of the earring. I'm applying these jump rings so that I can connect the two pieces. I have my jump rings in place. I'm just going to go ahead and solder them. Now that I have my jump ring soldered, I am going to attach an ear clip. First, I just want to test it to make sure that its position is going to be okay, that there's going to be enough room for this clip. And I am going to go ahead and clamp it into a third hand. That way it will not move. I like to clamp it into a third hand, but also apply just a little bit of pressure with some pliers. I'm going to leave my jump rings braced with some Play-Doh so that they don't move while I'm soldering the ear clip. I'm just going to slide it in there. Now that I have the clip in place, I'm going to begin to solder it. I'm just going to hold it down a little bit, just apply a little bit of pressure to make sure it is not only in position where it needs to be, but also that the two pieces of metal are close together. Now that I have these two pieces soldered, I am going to go ahead and remove them from the Play-Doh. I'm going to take the Play-Doh and turn it over so that I have a smooth surface to work with. And since I want a mirror image of the first earring, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the back of the earring and push it into the Play-Doh. Once I have my impression, I'm going to remove the earring and begin to lay out my stones. I'm just going to go ahead and repeat the process for the first earring, with the only exception is the bottom is going to be the reverse mirror image of the first one. I have all my parts for my earrings. I just need to put them together. To do that, I'm going to use a little C connector. They're just a little C-shaped piece that connects your parts, and they're very easy to apply. You just hook it onto the jump ring and clamp down. And now you will take the top portion of the little C connector and you will attach it to the jump ring that is at the top of the earring. And you will just clamp that down as well. You will just repeat this process with the other earring and you will be done. Now we have our completed set from both videos. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.